Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on July the 30th. And I'll just say, I am just so thankful for this month of July and back on July 7th, and again throughout the month, being reminded to build a bouquet of His beauty, to set the intention to seek His splendor. And when we do that, when we set the intention to see Him, we kind of remove the cap of the culture and the busyness and the hurrying and the hustle, and we kind of slow it down a little tiny bit, and we remove the scales from our eyes and our ears and our hearts, and we see His splendor around us. And I really liked it when he said the oceanic splendor. And one of my favorite things is when you see kind of water with a little tiny ripples going along the top, not waves, but just kind of ripples across the top. And the sun beats down on it, and it looks like diamonds are dancing. And just to think about some of this splendor. And again, it can be unique and personal, because to some people, the beauty is really kind of walking through the woods and the coolness and the greenery and the smell and the fragrance. And so when I say to each his own, we are designed to see beauty just a little bit differently and to not use that beauty. It says some people use beauty, especially feminine loveliness, to sell their products. And that just reminded me of when Jesus went into the temple and tipped over the tables. And it wasn't that trade was bad, but that it was being used to barter, really on a journey toward forgiveness. And so just making sure that we're taking advantage of sitting still around His splendor and His beauty. And how precious are my children who are awed by His nature. So sitting in stillness, the creation and wonder. I appreciated that before we even knew Him, we knew His beauty. We knew things, being childlike and in discovery and seeing things every now and then through a kid's eyes. I love actually going to a zoo and places where families are and seeing experiences through a kid's lens. What a wonderful gift. So the readings for today, the first one is Psalm chapter 29, verse 2. Give unto the Lord the glory due His name. Worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. And just acknowledging all the beauty and the source that comes from our Creator and Savior, and this beautiful earth that He has given us, and the balance of all of the things that, even the fish in the sea, He provides for the food, and the algae, and up in the sky, all the things, just truly splendor and wonder. The next reading is the 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 2. There is no one holy like the Lord. There is no one beside you. There is no rock like our God. And I'll just say truth, the true rock, the true foundation. And when we can kind of return to that powerful presence of peace, there is no one holy like that Lord. And then the final reading is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 3. And they were calling to one another, holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of His glory. And I like to as the health and wellness coach, sit with appreciative inquiry. What has worked in the past? Sitting with His beauty. What is working all around us? Because there are plenty of things in the news, in the economy, whatever it is that can bring us down. And all of those things have to do with human behavior. But His true splendor and beauty exceeds just the minuscule amount of human activity on this beautiful globe that He has created. So sit in awe and wonder, and then be that light that reflects it back out into the world. Y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine. Protect the crown. Protect your thought life. Sit in His peace and His glory, and then reflect that light and love right back out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.